Drone here. What's going on, guys? Got a little Untitled clone here from SNAPTAIN. SNAPTAIN. You guys know SNAPTAIN. I've been rocking a lot of their stuff. Nice toy grade company. This is a folder that, again, looks like the Untitled drone. The two little beady eyes, even the camera. We're gonna go ahead and pop this open. As you can see, it's a folder. Foldable drone. We're gonna go ahead and put this over here. I am dealing with a little bit of wind, so this will be a mild wind test. Our controller is right here, also a folder. Extremely toy grade controller, like super plastic. Like, the drone feels good as far as construction. This controller feels super plastic. Just letting you know how it is, guys. It is rechargeable. I do like that. We're gonna go ahead and turn this on. We're gonna go ahead and turn our drone on. Our drone's on. I would assume it auto-binded. We're gonna go ahead and get our cell phone out to connect to the Wi-Fi. We're gonna go in here. We're going to go to Wi-Fi. Searching for it. This is 5G, so if you don't have a dual band phone, you're not gonna be able to pick up the signal. 5G is not to be confused with cellular 4 or 5G. This is the signal, which normally is the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi signal being shot out from the drone to your cell phone. It's shooting out a 5G Wi-Fi signal out. Has nothing to do with cellular data. We are connected. I'm going to go ahead and go into the app. You want to connect to the SP500 drone. That's what this is. Then we can click start. And hopefully it'll go like that. We'll go ahead and start a screen recording. It says remote control low voltage. Remote control should not be low voltage. Remote control low voltage. Well, we're going to try to fly anyway. We're out here. 3, 2, 1. And we are doing a screen recording. What we will do is, I believe we have to hold this button to calibrate the gyroscope. Maybe. Or maybe it's this button. One of those buttons does a calibration sequence. Our greens are blinking, so we will go ahead. One was for the gyro and one was for the compass calibration. The green lights are still blinking. I think, no, reds are blinking. I don't know. I have the instruction manual in my back pocket. The reason I'm saying that, the controller shouldn't be low because I put it on the charger and it showed that it was fully charged. It's a rechargeable controller. Alright, I still got complete blinking going on here. We are going to refer to the manual really quickly, so please bear with me. Hopefully, the controller holds out. The controller should hold out. I put it on the charger. It showed it was completely charged. Let's see here. As I stated, gyro calibration. So gyro calibration is one to the left, and compass calibration is one to the right. We're gonna hold it 1, 2, 3 seconds till we hear a beep, and let's see what it's doing now. We still got our blinking going on. Let's try it like we did yesterday with the other one. I would think that LED pattern would change. Now I'm dizzy. We'll try it like this. I don't know. So it's not blinking. I'm dizzy. The camera looks really good on this from the app. But let's go ahead and see if we can take off. This is remote control voltage. It's not gonna let me take off. Let's take off. Not gonna let me take off. That's great. I want to take off. So yeah, we might be able to. I don't know if we can fly this just by app. I'm looking up top for controller. There is a controller button. So why don't we just do this? Let's go ahead and turn the controller off. Controller's off. Get rid of the controller and try to at least do something with this. Review that I'm out here in the cold. I put that on the charger. It showed that it was fully charged. I'm not too happy about that. Let's see. Still showing. No. Alright, we're gonna get out of the app. We're gonna go back in the app. We're still connected to the drone. If I remember what app it was. SNAPTAIN something. There's too many apps on here, guys. Let's see here. Try to find the app. There. SNAPTAIN Nova. That's what the app is called. We're gonna go to start. Still showing remote control low voltage. Maybe I should just shut down. Alright. We're gonna try this all over. This is terrible. I don't like playing like this. I like to come out, I like to do stuff. We're gonna shut this off. I would assume that you can fly this by app. That's what we're gonna try to do here. So we're gonna turn this on. Just drop the controller. Just set the controller over there. Searching for Wi-Fi. Not finding. We got bedroom speaker. Somebody's Wi-Fi came up bedroom speaker. Like, am I not allowed to fly this by Wi-Fi only? Has to be connected to the drone. See, I'm not showing a Wi-Fi signal. I'm not getting a Wi-Fi signal from this. It's probably because this needs to be connected to it. It's connected to it. Now let's turn this on. There's the SNAPTAIN, so it has to be connected to it. Let's go into the Supernova app. Tracking device. We are the SP500. We're clicking start. And right now, I no longer have that warning. Again, I thought that my controller was fully charged. I'm just going to try to take off here, guys. I'm about sick of messing around with this right now. And it's not allowing me to take off. Now it's showing. What is going on here? Take off. Down, out. It's showing the drone's battery's low. It's showing all sorts of stuff going on here. Not allowing me to take off. I mean, we'll try. Do that, see what happens. The drone shut off? Really? No, it's blinking white in the front. Maybe that's actually what it should be doing. Do the calibration. For me, the battery's that low, even though it's fully charged. Still blinking white. Not getting any other type of flashing from there. Maybe it did it. Maybe it did it. No, I have rapid blinking going on. I don't know what that's about. This is ridiculous. Maybe it's good to go. Can we take off? Still not allowing me to take off. Here we go. Alright, we're up. We're going to get something on this, despite the fact that it shows the battery on the drone's limited. Let's go ahead and record. We're recording. We'll click record on here. Shows we're recording. We'll go ahead and fly it out here. That was tough. Super tough. Video on this looks good. Wi-Fi signal is getting choppy out there. It's having a hard time with this wind. It's a very mild wind. And maybe the cold has an extreme effect on this battery because, again, we did nothing with it besides let it idle, and it was a fully charged battery. I know that 300%. Just kind of cruising over here. It's having a hard time with that wind. We're going to go ahead and stop our recording. Stop our recording. Okay. Okay. And we're going to bring it over this way. We need to get a camera shot. Yeah, I don't know what that was about where it said controller low voltage, because I'm not getting that now, although my little icon on the bottom right of the app is showing low voltage. So this ain't going to be a thorough review of this, just because I think the little icons on the bottom aren't reading correctly. Damn, damn, in your face, in your face. Come on back down. Woo, yeah, it's a cool looking drone. It's a really cool looking drone. And if you notice in the app, I do have my maps here. The way that I have my maps is because I preloaded them before I came out. Although it doesn't seem to be showing the drone moving on my app. Just kind of shows where I am, which is kind of pointless. GPS hold seems to be working. I don't know if we're locked on to satellites. I can't see if we're locked on to satellites. I'm looking in the app. I don't see that we're locked on to any satellites. But it is holding. We'll bring it back for further confirmation, a little bit closer confirmation. That way you guys could see that the GPS is actually holding. GPS is holding. Wind's blowing this way, and it is holding. So it's doing a good job at that. Again, I don't know, bottom right is our little voltmeter and whatnot. I'm going to go ahead and send it. It's time to send it, or hold on. We have 1, 2, 1, 2. We have a second speed rate. We're gonna go second speed rate out. I don't even have distance, or I do have distance, it's bottom right, but it's not reading correctly. What is going on here? Am I geofenced? Seems like I'm geofenced. Let's see if we can fix that. It is. It's hitting a wall and it's coming back. We're going to go ahead and go into settings, flight distance. Let's go ahead and jack that up. Can we jack it up? No. Turn off beginner mode. Determine. Let's go ahead and jack that up to 500 meters. We'll click save. Please connect to the Wi-Fi. We are connected to the Wi-Fi. Let's see. Let's see if it gets away from that geofence. No, it's still. Why are we still geofenced? Let's see here. Bring it back. If this thing could go 500 meters, I'm going to be stoked. My hands are getting a little bit cold. So we are going to go back into settings. We are going to go over here. We're going to go return save. Please connect the Wi-Fi signal. I am connected to it. It won't let me change it. We could go into settings again. Let me change off beginner mode. Return altitude should be less than flight altitude. That's fine. Please connect the Wi-Fi signal. I am connected to the Wi-Fi signal. What are you talking about? I can see it's connected here. So we're geofenced right now, which sucks. And who knows about or did it go? No, it bounces, dude. It hits that invisible geofence and bounces so hard. We'll try to do a little climb up here because, again, I don't think my telemetry on the bottom right is correct at all. I think I have a fully charged battery on this. I think my battery is fully charged on the controller as well. I should be recording. Hopefully this stuff's going to the SD card. And my phone is on low power mode. So before that goes out, I'm going to stop the screen recording. Hopefully it saves. And we're going to continue to go up here. Try to give you something. We are still recording. The camera looks really good. It really does. And we'll stop recording. Hopefully that went to the SD card. Eventually my cell phone's going to go out, and then hopefully this will just continue to keep flying here. It's a nice flyer. It's not really loud. And again, we're hitting a geofence, which we can't change, which is making this a really safe drone for a beginner. Like right here, we're just gonna keep going. Bam! Hits that geofence and it literally flies back. Dude, that thing flies back like, I'm gonna say like 5 meters, maybe even 10 meters. So right now, out of the box, this is an excellent beginner's drone, providing that the app works correctly. So I think that's what the issue was in the beginning, was the app not working correctly, telling me that I had low battery voltage. Yeah. It's a nice flyer. It really is a nice flyer. And again, it looks good. The build quality on the controller is super duper light and cheesy. I like that it's rechargeable. The build quality on the drone feels good. It doesn't fit into that class. It is all plastic, but it doesn't fit into that class where I would call it a super plastic. What up, buddy? What up? I'd really like to, I'm going to go ahead and set it down. Hopefully we'll be able to take off again. Well, let's go over here and just press that button. I pressed the button on the controller, did a little hand catch there. I would like to, I'd really like to see if I could change the parameters while I still have connection. Save. No, it says please connect to the Wi-Fi, so I don't know what's going on. We're going to long hold. Bam, we're up in the air. So right now it's geofence. I can't figure out how to get it out of the geofence. Maybe the app needs a little bit of work. So for me, for a GPS quad, I'm not thrilled with it because I kind of like to send GPS quads at least out 100 meters. I'd like to test it for at least 100 meters. But again, my telemetry is not showing on the bottom. We'll go ahead and try to record again. We are recording. We'll just climb up a little bit. My phone's gonna die any minute here. Climbing, 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 climbing. Climbity, climb, 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 climb. Doesn't seem to be... Oh, what is going on here? It's spinning around. Doesn't seem to be too limited on altitude, although I think it is geofenced on altitude. We'll stop. We'll try to take a picture. Should have taken a picture. We'll turn this way and try to get a better picture. Controls up there are a little laggy. It's taking a second. Almost feels like Bluetooth controls, which is definitely not Bluetooth controls. We'll go ahead and bring it down. And again, I can't tell you how high it is because none of my telemetry is working as far as whatchamacallit. Now down here, my photo video button, I guess I'm going to long hold that again. It was blinking the entire time, so I don't know if maybe that was recording the entire time. So let's go ahead and long hold it, because I don't know if the app's going to record stuff. I know it stored that picture. We're going to go forward. And we'll stop. Long hold, make sure we get something. Trying to make sure we get something here, as far as so I could show you the video and whatnot. Again, I think the app needs work. The drone itself seems pretty cool, looks pretty cool, feels pretty cool as far as build quality goes. If the camera's good, then we need to work on the app. We need to get the app working properly so I have my telemetry and so I can also get out of geofence mode. So we don't want to be in geofence mode because we want to send it. We can't quite send it if it keeps hitting a wall. Slowly bringing it down.
trying to look at the little LEDs that are frosted. We are blinking now, so that's probably LVC. So we'll go ahead and do a hand catch simply by pressing the land button, and bam. So that was a quick type review. I didn't do it until we killed the battery. I'm actually going to shut everything down so maybe my cell phone doesn't completely die. We're going to get out of there. We should. Let's see. Get out of there. I'd like to see that my screen recording saved, which you guys will already have seen. Bam. Yes, screen recording did save, which is pretty cool. All in all, I think the app needs work. I think the drone itself is fine. I think even though the super plastic controller that I don't quite like is fine, and we also had these things which I didn't even open. I didn't even open those things to use them. I think despite the fact that I don't quite like the controller, the boxiness, like it is, it's a box. It's not conforming to your hand. Even with these out, it's still super cheesy. But the drone itself feels good. There's some weight to the drone. It's not just chintzy plastic. I like the way the drone looks. I like the way the drone feels. Hopefully that camera was good. Guys, I'm J Drone. If you haven't subscribed, smash that subscribe button. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down below. And I'll see you on the next video.